The last kind of graph that we're going to see in this section is a time series plot. I would be really surprised if you all haven't seen and even used time series plots in the past. So a time series plot is obtained by plotting the time in which a variable is measured on the horizontal axis and the corresponding value of the variable on the vertical axis. Line segments are then drawn connecting the points. So in a time series plot, we're measuring some kind of data, some quantity over time. And so in a time series plot, we have the element of time on the horizontal axis, and then whatever it is we're measuring, we're plotting on the vertical axis in points, and then we're connecting those points with line segments. The following time series plot shows the average age at which individuals first marry by gender for each year of the census since 1890. So in this particular graph, this is an example of a time series plot. So we have in blue, we have men, and in red, we have women. And again, this is the average age at which individuals first marry. So in 1890, if you look here, a man would have been somewhere between 26 and 27, maybe 26 and a half years old on average when he first married. A female would have been a little more than 23 and a half years old that year. By 1900, the age had dropped for men a little bit. Maybe it's more like 26 and a quarter years old. And for a female, it also dropped to be maybe like 23 and a third years old, and so on. To the nearest year, what was the average age of a man who first married in 1980? So in 1980, we go up to the men, and so it looks like that was around 25. So I would say that's approximately 25 years old. So in 1980, the average age of a man when he first married would have been about 25. To the nearest year, what was the average age of a woman who first married in 1960? So in 1960, we have the point here, and so that would have been around 21. So again, I would say approximately 21 years old. So that's the idea of a time series plot. Again, you have some magnitude of time on the horizontal axis and some quantity that you're keeping track of over time on the vertical axis.